Deep in the South American wetlands, a massive caiman rests on a muddy riverbank, perfectly still and seemingly untouchable. Without warning, a heavily muscled, spotted predator erupts from the murky water. The attacker bypasses the reptile's throat entirely. Instead, it delivers a single, bone-crushing bite directly through the back of the skull, a highly specialized kill technique distinguishing it from lions and tigers of the Old World. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are tracking a feline that comfortably swims rivers, cracks open turtle shells, and was worshipped as a literal god for thousands of years. This single interaction hints at a wider truth. The rules of predation we see on the African savanna often fail here. To understand how the jaguar became the master of this environment, we have to look at a completely different evolutionary playbook. Look across the globe, and you'll find leopards dominating parts of Africa and Asia, typically by hauling their kills high into trees to avoid scavengers. But the Americas belong to a much heavier, stockier relative. You can spot the difference directly in their coats. While a leopard is covered in solid rosettes, a jaguar's rosettes contain distinct internal black spots. That striking pattern held massive cultural weight. For ancient Mesoamerican civilizations like the Olmec, the Maya, and the Aztec, the jaguar was a central fixture in daily life and religion. They viewed the animal as a deity of war and earthly power. Because of its nocturnal habits and ability to easily cross deep water, they believed it was a mystical traveler capable of moving between the living world and the underworld. That elevation to godhood was rooted in observation. These ancient cultures lived alongside the jaguar and witnessed the terrifying biological reality we are about to uncover. The modern jaguar owes its incredible power to its deep evolutionary history, tracing back to a Pleistocene giant known as Panthera anca mesembrina. This prehistoric behemoth weighed up to 500 pounds and prowled the extreme environments of ancient Patagonia, taking down massive prey like giant ground sloths. While the modern jaguar is smaller than its Ice Age ancestor, it inherited the exact same robust, heavily muscled build. Today, that frame is put to work in a very different environment. The jaguar thrives in the dense, flooded forests of the Amazon basin and the vast wetlands of the Brazilian Pantanal. While most felines avoid getting wet, the jaguar embraces it. They are confident swimmers, using the rivers to patrol their massive territories and launch ambushes. That prehistoric strength, combined with extreme aquatic mobility, gives the jaguar a biological monopoly over a wet, dense biome that other large predators avoid. This compares a jaguar skull to a leopard's, illustrating the massive jaw musculature giving the jaguar the strongest relative bite force. Instead of gripping the throat to suffocate, it uses this mechanical advantage to pierce reptilian armor and drive its canines directly through the skull. That raw power opens up a highly diverse menu. Jaguars are documented hunting over 85 different species across their range, including heavy mammals like tapirs and massive rodents like the capybara. If you're enjoying our deep dive into the natural world, please hit the subscribe button. It helps us keep making these videos. Their stealth is sometimes enhanced by a genetic trait called melanism. The term Black Panther describes specific cats with dark coats, including jaguars. Under the right lighting, you can still see the spots hidden in the fur. Like most big cats, jaguars cannot purr. To communicate across miles of solitary territory, they emit a deep, raspy vocalization that sounds like a heavy wooden saw cutting through timber. Between their skull-crushing mechanical power, adaptive camouflage, and aquatic mastery, the jaguar operates as an untouchable phantom in the neotropics. But the phantom is rapidly losing its realm. Modern human expansion, primarily massive deforestation to create pasture for cattle ranching, is erasing the rainforest. Clearing this land fragments the jaguar's territory, isolating populations and severely depleting the wild prey they need to survive. Without capybaras and tapirs to hunt, starving jaguars turn to the new, abundant food source, domestic livestock. This inevitably leads to fatal, retaliatory killings by farmers. The exact traits that make the jaguar the apex predator, its need for massive, undisturbed hunting grounds, make it incredibly vulnerable to the spread of agriculture. This ecological pyramid demonstrates the concept of an umbrella species. Because a single jaguar requires such a massive territory, shielding its habitat naturally protects thousands of other plants and animals beneath it. That reality is driving massive conservation efforts, like the Jaguar Corridor Initiative, which seeks to connect fragmented habitats into a continuous, protected pathway stretching from Mexico down to Argentina. Saving the jaguar means preserving some of the most remarkable behaviors in the animal kingdom. Researchers recently recorded wild cats intentionally mimicking the calls of small prey, like the pied tamarin, to lure them into an ambush. That specific vocal manipulation shows a level of psychological cunning that goes far beyond sheer physical brute force. Protecting the jaguar ensures that the massive corridors of the rainforest remain intact, supporting the thousands of species that live in its shadow.